Good morning, my favorite fellow vault dwellers. How is your morning going? I hope it's great. I have my tea and I'm here. As last time, after I did my first Turtlecast, so many of you said that it's actually a good idea to do the Turtlecast. Then now I'm back. Although I think it will be once a week, but I'm not sure about the day yet. Maybe like now, like at the end of the week. Then we'll see how this will be going. But that's a general idea now. And what I have planned for today's Turtlecast, I will show you where is Ask a Turtle section in my Discord, and I think it will be a consistent element of Turtlecast always at the beginning that will simplify the thing for the people that actually want to find answer for those questions instead of answering them randomly in the middle of the live stream that we have on Saturday. Then next, it's supposed to be Inside the Vault, but I'm not sure if we have any. Then it will be my Inside the Vault if Bethesda didn't release any. And then we have the polls that I did about legacy weapons. Then, yeah, there is something to talk about. And good morning, everyone that is saying good morning now. And first, this Ask a Turtle. Here, if you go to Turtle Army Discord, there is a section, Ask the Turtle, and here you can ask a question that you would like me to answer. There is not too many of them. I think there is one question actually at this moment. It was answered not too long ago, and I think it will be better as I do it inside the Turtlecast, as it will be way easier to find it. And there is one question, and it's actually not about Fallout, it's about YouTube. Any advice for someone trying to build a YouTube channel? Then I think I said it on the live stream, but I will answer it again. Then basically what I can say, if you want to start a YouTube channel, there are two options. You find a niche that no one else is really covering, and you go there, and hopefully it's big enough to start your new channel. Second option is that you cover something that is already covered on YouTube, but you do it much better. Then those are two main options that you have to start a new channel. What you can't do, and a lot of people is trying to do, you cannot start as a variety channel covering a lot of different topics, because something like that you can do after you are already big. When you are a small channel, you need to be a master of your craft. You need to know everything about the topic you want to cover and go around that. And now, after I read them, I need to remove them. Where is delete? Delete message. Then I will have only the fresh ones. Next time I will be checking during the Turtlecast. And thank you, Cohen, that you enjoy my video and you said that it's good. I'm happy that it's helpful, my video about legendary effects. And now it's clear. I see someone is typing, then maybe we will revisit it in a second if something will appear. All right. And now, inside the vault. It's supposed to be inside the vault. Let me quickly check if we have anything on Bethesda website. Bethesda.net. Bethesda.net, and go under Fallout 76. Oh, I didn't open the stream on my phone to see if it's working. Okay, it seems that it's working. It's good. All right. It seems to be all fine. Now, do we have inside the vault? Doesn't look like. There is camp creations. Oh, by the way, yeah. Then we will talk about like inside the vault without inside the vault. I will just talk. There is nothing. Then you probably saw a sexy head video, that one of the hilarious things that competition for the best camp was won by the guy with hacked straggler heart in the middle. That was hilarious. I do understand how they missed that, as there is so much stuff in Atom Shop. I'm assuming that whoever was choosing the best camps, they were like, for sure something like that was in the Atom Shop in the past. That wasn't the case. That was actual Strangler Heart. Next thing, unfortunately, PTS is not starting this Friday. It's not. It was said by Lady Devan on her live stream that it will not start. Then unfortunately, no PTS. And I do understand why. They probably didn't finish everything that's supposed to be in there. In the same time, I'm still disappointed because there's supposed to be so much new stuff to test. And I really wanted to test that. So much stuff. I wanted to jump as soon as PTS will be open. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it will be open. We don't know where exactly, when exactly PTS will open and what will happen there. All right, maybe let's see those polls. Just a sip of a tea. Oh, by the way, there was a question what kind of tea it is. It's nothing special. It's just normal Tetley at this moment. And oh, there is some question in Ask a Turtle. What is the difference from pre-patch and now regarding Blooded build? Pre-patch? I mean, recent patch, nothing changed. Unless you mean like before One Wasteland. Then before One Wasteland there was much more damage. That's that's the difference. Before One Wasteland there was crazy amount of damage with Blooded, but generally there is no functional difference. You play it the same, it doesn't do as much damage anymore. Did I do the video best legendary pair cards for pistol? That's another question. I did not. But I have a pistol build that includes the best perks for pistol. Then if you check my pistol build, then you'll be able to find it. Then that's the best advice I can give you about the pistol build. All right, and now the polls. Oh, the super chat. We have a super chat on the Turtlecast. All right, the $5 from Onyx Evo XL. Thank you a lot for $5. And the message from Honest Evo XL is: what's up, Turtle? I love your videos. I can't wait to see your future content. Also, love your stealth heavy build. Alright, thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. There's a stars and fires I was here. Thank you a lot, mate. Appreciate that. And now the polls. Self-poke. Don't know how self-poke would work. Alright, now the polls. Where do I have the polls? Here. Alright. Then I was doing 2 polls. As you probably know, because there's a lot of votes casted on them. First was, do you have any OP legacy weapon? And that's examples, and we have yes, 37%, no, 63%. Then it looks like more than 1/3 of players do have a legacy. Then they are not so rare, and you could think there's way more duped than anyone probably anticipated. You can say they're widespread at this moment. And I did the experiment again with regards to first and second poll, this time with just asking for a like without using caps lock or anything like that. And it resulted in actually double amount of likes on the poll. Then it does work. For whatever reason, it does work. However you like for likes, it is working. Like, both polls have 6K votes, and the latest one have 500 likes, and older one 248. Then it's double the likes. But the interesting stuff, the poll asking, will you stop playing Fallout 76 if Legacy will get nerfed? And I put nerfed here intentionally because it's easier to understand and comprehend the question. What I actually meant was the fix, as the power of Legacy, it's basically due to two bugs associated with them. Like a first bug, that instead of explosion carrying 20% of weapon damage, it's carrying 100% of weapon damage. And second bug, when you use a splitter instead of splitting the damage into 5 projectiles, is multiplying the damage 5 times. Then those are two bugs that are actually giving the damage. Then by nerf, I just meant if Bethesda will fix it. I mean, they will eventually be forced to fix it, as they too widespread at this moment. From the previous poll, we know that those are not rare weapons anymore. If one in 3 people have them, then that's this. And here we had 3 options. Yes, that means person will quit if his favorite legacy weapon will get removed. Second one, no. And third one, I will quit if legacy will not get nerfed. And surprisingly, it's pretty much head to head. There's a little bit more people that will quit if legacy will get nerfed. At least they say so. I know that a lot of these answers is just that people will get really upset by the nerf. They're not actually going to quit. But nevertheless, it's quite head to head. Then it doesn't look like Bethesda will lose anything by implementing the fix, as I will go deeper into this topic as well. But the important thing here is 18% is not as much, taking into consideration that 37% do own those weapons. Then more than half of the people that have those overpowered weapons will live without them, or with them being fixed. Oh, I have another super chat. That's unexpected. 2 super chat in morning live stream. Another super chat from Honest Evo XL, and this time it's $10. Thank you for $10. Let me swap the camera. Yeah, this view, not this view. Fixed. Just had to drop another one, but I have a question. I've seen it on your Forgotten Weapons videos. How do you get the camo paint on your armor? I'm trying to get it. Camo paint on regular armor, power armor. It was from, I think you are asking about the paint from the Atom Shop, as I don't know about other camo paint that you can really get. Then it will be a camo paint from Atom Shop. And unfortunately with the Atom Shop, the thing is that they putting something in, taking it out, it's coming back later, and it's taking away again. And as well, I think some camo paints were in the season 2, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Then, now let's talk about those legacy issue, because there was a lot of valid points. I think before I will say any of my opinions, let's go over facts. Then I already said what is the bug related to those legacy weapons and how it's affecting its damage. Basically, like if you have 100% instead of 20% and then multiply it by 5, then you end up with damage output being about 10 times higher than it should have been. Then that's huge difference. But to the point, people that are defending the legacies, they have a lot of valid points. Like, there are people that obtain them during the first 3 months of the game and they don't want to lose them. Although this argument do not exclude the fix, because you can keep it after being fixed, it will just do intended damage. Then that's one argument that it's not actually as much in case of keeping them in current form. But the second argument that people have is that it's sometimes the only rescue, like in case of Earl, when he glitch and he go through the floor and stuff like that, and you cannot kill him unless you have super powerful weapon to kill him really quickly when he pop out for a moment. Then that's a valid point. Sometimes you can do something to fix it. What do you guys think any other points are for keeping them that are valid in the game? One is saying something, let me see. Eric is saying the game is way too bullet spongy. I don't think the game is way too bullet spongy. You can say that in case of some enemies maybe, but mostly if you have like half decent weapon, enemies are not bullet spongy. What else do you have, guys? People crying about that's not argument for the legacies. %30 of beta players still exist today. I'm not sure, but not every beta player have a legacy. Oh, another valid argument, yeah, that some people spend a lot to buy those weapons. And that's true. The only little counter argument can be for that in most cases, those people that traded for them and spent a lot bought them knowing that those weapons are broken and were removed from the game. Then they cannot say that they had no clue. What percentage of legacy is obtained valid or duped? Most of them are duped. There's only a couple original ones. Oh, Martin, thank you a lot for 50 Czech money. I think 50 of those money. And the message is just some support from your Czech neighbor. Keep up the good work. All right, I figure this right. Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot, mate. Oh, and another donation from Honest Evo. $5 again. This is my last one, I promise. Maybe. And ice. Alright, this time no question. Just sneaking around. That's fine, that's fine. Thank you a lot for $5. Okay, what else to defend legacy? What is good about them, guys? Arguments, what is good? Oh, someone is saying, I think that legacies are the only thing keeping the trading side of the game alive, especially now with all the cool new things being under the Warglaive model. Yeah, that's a valid argument. Yeah, those are super OP weapons that are tradable. That's true. Yeah, don't buy weapons with real money. I do not advise it. Yeah, I see a lot of beta players in the chat saying that they do not have any, even though they play from the beta times. Yeah, I think most of them in circulation now are unfortunately duped. Most likely the ones that I have are duped as well. It's no way to tell, but I think at least 99% of Legacy are duped. They made the game fun. Yeah, that's true. It's definitely fun, at least for a moment, to have super powerful weapon and run around. Yes, dupers are the reason new stuff is not tradable anymore. That's absolutely true. You use legacy because cats don't work in PvP? I will not try to use my any cat in PvP. Like, cats are so cute. Why do you want to send them into PvP? I know you meant VATs, but VATs actually work in PvP if you have railway rifle. That's a tip. If you have a railway rifle, its register hits differently and it will kill. Regular energy guns would need a buff. Some of them, not all of them, but I agree. Like, Gatling Plasma is already quite powerful without an additional buff. But other, like, laser weapons, laser rifles, yeah, definitely. Okay, then now let's see what are the downsides of having legacy in the game. I will start, but you tell me if you know something else. Then, first, the most obvious, we'll start from most obvious events. People abusing legacy on events basically make it like other participants have nothing to do. I'm not even talking about losing rewards, but basically you are on the event when one person with legacy is spraying everything and you basically don't need to do anything. What's boring? It's not even about the rewards, but that's boring when you don't need to do anything on the event. Then that's one. The second related, it's that you cannot farm experience on events if someone is taking everything instantly. And let's see. Explosive railway rifle, not a legacy, I think. I'm not sure now, but I dropped one not so long ago, then I think they still can drop. Yes, Nano, that's a very good point. That's a second point. Against the legacy, they lack game for other players a lot, especially on regular consoles. I had a lot of comments about regular consoles just straight away crashing if someone is spraying area with explosive Gatling plasma. Killing the creatures is always fun. Who said that it's not fun? Killing creatures is fun. That's why everyone wants to kill them. Hi, George. Nice to have you here, even if you can't understand. Oh, another good valid argument. The noise. Yeah, the overlapping noise whenever you shoot it. It's crazy, especially for the other people. Like, the person using Legacy is not hearing the same bad noise as everyone else. That's how this game works for whatever reason. No, I don't know about any Legacy melee. that will be so powerful. Yeah, a lot of people, I know that a lot of people try to avoid using Legacy and hurt other players. Oh, and about hacked weapons, that's a straight answer, they should be removed. There is no discussion even. You have Legacy, Cryo, and Flamer. Flamer is insanely good. Blame the human, not the gun. It's not the case in online games. You cannot do that. I know a lot of people said that people, others should be respectful and everything. It's all nice, but not everyone will be respectful, and that's online game. You need to take into consideration that people will use them to whatever purpose, and you must take it into the consideration when you have weapons in the game. That's one of the reasons they removed them from drops, but somehow left them in game. Okay, another downside that no one mentioned, but I see. Like when I play online games and the weapon is not obtainable by any means in game, but can be bought either with real money on black market or from other players, I'm not happy. For me, it feels almost the same like pay to win. They could just shove into Atom Shop those Legacy and give them for money. That for me it's about the same. Maybe even worse with black market. I don't know if it's worse or better, but it's about the same for me. That's really bad feeling. When you have a weapon that is the most powerful in the game and you can only buy it with real money or trading with others. Keep in mind that trading with others carry a risk that someone can try to scam you. As this is quite common in case of trading with Legacy, especially if you trade with someone who does not have good rating. And yes, griefers are using them, and it's one of the tools, that's as well. But for me, it's a big one that you can only buy it with real money or from other players. That's a lot. Because it's an online game, like you cannot treat Fallout 76 like Fallout 4. If you have Fallout 4, you can go with anything there. You can shoot mini nukes, you can use console command. Everyone is fine with that. The situation changes if it's an online game. It's an online game, you play with others, then it cannot be like that. Although they promise mod support on a separate server. Like when they will add it, I will be fine with that. If someone export his character into a separate server, it will be probably private. I don't know how they will do it. If this will be free or paid, they didn't specify. But if we move the character and he cannot go back to adventure, to normal mode, then I'm fine with it. Use whatever. Add the guns you like to the game. It's all good. Yep, Turtlecast is a thing now, Prince Julius. Welcome. Yeah, in early games, black market made a lot of money, insane amount. I was talking with some people selling those weapons for the real money. I will not say any names, and I don't advise you to buy any. That's not a good experience in game. If you spend money for a gun, then I vote against. But those people were able to pull way over $1,000 every week on selling weapons in game that were duped. Yeah, black market will always be a thing. I know. The problem is if black market becomes part of the game and black market is the way to go to obtain the weapon. If black market is a thing between you trying to grind for the weapon and going for a shortcut, that's a different story than black market is a thing between you seeing everyone else running with the weapon and you going to black market as it's your only option to run with this weapon with them. And unfortunately, however we want to look at this game, it's online. We play with others. Other people are playing the game and they will be jealous. And that's normal. Even if not everyone, they will be jealous for people that do have the game. And they will be upset about the fact they cannot get it. And they have a point. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah, I know, Eric, exactly. A lot of people want to play the game as they want. That's why it's up to Bethesda to make even playing field, as it's not single player. Good morning, Astronomical Unit. Yeah, Bethesda can fix it. They managed to fix it for shotguns. Like, shotguns in the past were exactly the same. If you had explosive shotgun, it was doing the same thing like explosive Gatling plasma is doing now with the splitter. They fix it on the shotgun. Shotguns now correctly split the explosion instead of multiplying the explosion and correctly apply 20% damage. They did even more. For the shotguns, they went even step farther. They hate shotguns. I don't know why, but honestly, Bethesda hates shotgun. They went even step farther and they added, and shotguns are exception, they added a damage drop-off to explosions from shotguns. It's not the case with any other weapon. Your rifles do not have damage drop-off with explosions. Your legacy do not have damage drop-off from those explosions. Nothing. Only shotguns. Like the only only one. Only nothing else. Everything else is following the rule that explosions carry the damage no matter how far they go. Shotguns? Nope. Yeah, they need to buff those shotguns. I agree. But do we miss any downside to the legacy? Then my answer about the legacy weapons. There is couple options I see for Bethesda. One, they go all in and they add it back and make it a fair playground. The downside will be that whole one wasteland is scrapped. It will be meaningless. All damage rebalancing will be meaningless. Second option, they fix them. What means they make legacy follow the rules of every other weapon. And then they do not need to add them for everyone. They can, they don't need to, because if they will be in line with other weapons, the only special thing about them will be that they will be different visual effects, couple flamers that do not have a flame but shoot bullets. But if the damage will be in line, then it's not a big deal. Then it will be like a collectibles that are still useful, but it will not outperform other weapons. Anything else in here? Yeah, the maintaining ammo is not a problem. Like, you have legendary perk for that. If you add it, you don't no longer need to maintain ammo. Oh, sexy head want them back. Yeah. That's an idea. And Strangler Heart as a camp item for Sexy Hand. Fixers are not on par with Legacy. They are powerful, not on par with Legacy weapons. Legacy weapons are different, as they Legacy are basically for carpet bombing. Carpet bomb the area. They about match the Fixer with a single target damage and outperform if you have multiple targets. That's the difference. Yeah, that's the problem here, FG Teach. People are abusing those legacy weapons. That's why it's up to Bethesda. We cannot force everyone to be nice. It's not possible. Oh, if they will remove all duped items, if it will be possible by any means, then most of the OP weapon will just disappear. My bet is 99%, but I cannot be 100% sure. Oh, astronomical unit, yeah, that's a good point as well. Astronomical unit is saying don't like it when I launch a nuke after silo run and then not get enough hits to get rewards. Don't blame players having OP legacy, but Bethesda at fault. Yeah, that's true. They need to do something sooner or later. Oh, that and the third solution, because I stopped at 2. The third solution, accelerate this mod support and put legacy weapons as they are only on separate servers, mod support servers. Then that's a third solution. And then it will not harm anything, not harm anyone. Separate server, separate rules. More like Fallout 4 inside Fallout 76. Wandering trader selling unyielding armor. That's probably some player drop it on him. Yeah, I saw it with Quad Faster. You can do a lot with Fixer. I know that you can pull a lot of damage. Expand them up. Cool idea. Yeah, I'm all into it. Play on private server. Yeah, it's not possible. Not everyone have a private server, and that's defeat the purpose. We need opposite. It needs to be mod supported private server for the people that want to use legacy in the form like it is now. Stealth Commando Quad Fixer is quite good. There is a lot of buffs needed though to pull it like in the video everyone is talking about. Take out Reapers. Reapers are cool. Yeah, they drop in the beginning. They do need a fix of the bugs, nevertheless. I don't think it's a bug that players with stealth builds do not have bonus damage when enemies, when enemies engage in combat. That's probably not a bug. No, you cannot accomplish anything that you can accomplish with legacies with auto grenade launcher. Grenades have a travel time. They do not instantly hit the target. Legacies hit instantly and will kill before the grenade will reach the target. Unless you keep spraying the area with grenades without any break, but that's not possible. There is reload, and grenades are heavy. And fixers are not a problem. Fixers are single target only, and stealth bonus will not apply when enemies are engaged in combat. Yes, bleed effect from torn armor only for melee attacks. If I've been scammed before, why do you want to know that? Updated video. I have updated video for non-blooded stealth commando build. I think. Or not. I need to check. If not, then I have for a sniper that is almost the same. Nuclear Winter Laser. Yeah, there are still those new legacy from Nuclear Winter. But there is much less problem with weapons that do not have area of effect. But they still need to address everything else too. I don't know why they will, but they will eventually. They did fix magic weapons. Then they are slowly addressing stuff. Oh, hi, Mr. Epus. I'm curious how many downvotes I will have on this on this live stream due to the legacy topic. Probably a lot. But that's okay. It needs to be said, as I do understand why people that have them want to keep them in unchanged form, but this doesn't change the fact it's an online game. Even though the devs are much slower here than in other online games, it's still online game. It's still massive multiplayer. Like, I was talking with my friend that's playing a lot of World of Warcraft, and as they have updates much more frequently, his approach is so much different. Like, when a recent update that's basically make his favorite character, useless, he was like, straight away, I'm going to level up new one all weekend and then grind the gear for him. It wasn't like he wasn't shocked that his character was ruined. It was like, okay, I need a new one. Then yeah, that's a normal in online games, that stuff that is OP will get nerfed. The Bethesda is just much slower. That's, I think, why there is always so much more outrage, as it's not as fast as every other game. Hi, Robert. It's this morning, and I'm doing good. I'm finishing my tea. Everyone needs to like the video. I think there will be more people interested in disliking them, as my opinion is that legacy need to be addressed at some point due to this game being an online game. Yeah, I reached to as many people as I could with my poll. There was, if you check the poll, there are opinions totally different. There is not like all with my opinions. You see the poll, there are people on both sides. Then I don't know how much more different opinions I should find. We need fast traveling to be fixed. Yes, that will be cool. That will be cool. Although I'm not getting this fast travel bug. It's not happening to me. Like I fast travel without any problem. Slow down on that tea. No, I cannot slow down too much. Those Turtlecast are not a long live streams. We just have some morning talk about things in the game, even controversial ones. And I do not criticize anyone for having a different opinion than mine. And keep in mind, I have no power to change anything. I'm just predicting that at some point Bethesda will do that, as that's what other online games are doing, and only difference between Fallout 76 and other online games is Fallout 76 updates are slower, especially balancing and bug fixes. That's about the only difference I was able to find. It's slower, but it's still happening. Oh, nice, Mac, that you enjoying the game again after the durability fix. Yeah, I'm working usually on the nights. That's why I'm here at the morning now. New morning favorite morning show. Thank you, Tune. I'm happy that it's your favorite morning show. I don't think railway rifles are legacies, unless they changed it recently, as I did get my vampire explosive railway not too long ago. Why are you keep asking if I have ever been scammed in Fallout 76? The answer will be yes and no, because it happened, but it was so small that I wasn't hurt by it. Oh, someone is saying that explosive railways are still available. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Then you can still roll them. And they are quite powerful. Not the legacy level of power, not the Gatling explosive plasma, but very powerful. Yeah, TSE was nerfed a long time ago, and Legacy somehow avoided the nerf. I don't know how. I live in UK. What sexy? You're right. uh, questions on Discord are fine. Okay, let me check if there was... No, there was no new questions on Discord. Yeah, I will answer all the questions from Ask a Turtle on Discord every time at the beginning of Turtlecast. Then it will be way easier for everyone to get the answer and find it. Oh, you've been scammed. That's why you're asking me. Yeah, it is happening sometimes. If you want to make sure you will not get scammed, you need to use a third person to do the transfer of the goods. And originally I'm from Poland, yet you can find it on the Discord. It's even pinned there because it's quite a popular question. Oh, and about people leaving after the legacy nerf, that will, to be absolutely honest and brutal, that will still benefit Bethesda because more new people will join. Like, the fact, what I already said, two most important facts, that the legacy is not obtainable and it's pay to win considering black market, and the first bad experience when you go on event with someone abusing legacy, and unlike the hacked weapons, legacy are available across all platforms. The hacked weapons are only problem on PC, but legacy are consoles as well. And I was like, it was 5 months ago, I started a new character. I wanted to level up it a little bit for a video, not too much. I did some initial quests, ran around the map. I was like level 25 or something. I went for an event on the map. I was like, all right, that will be like 3, 4, 5 more levels quite easily from the event without help from my other accounts. I jumped them, and of course, what I found there? 2 people with legacy explosive Gatling plasma. I did get only the experience from event competition. With my rifle, like it was hunting rifle and some 44 pistol, I wasn't able to shoot fast enough to hit anything. And that's not good experience for new players. That's why I have the opinion I have about the legacy. Not like they do not harm me personally. Like I have some I'm not using, and if others are using on the event, in most case scenarios, I don't need this experience. If I need it, I go on private server to farm. Therefore, for me, I can just sit there, grab the rewards from event, doing nothing, and it doesn't hurt me. But what hurts me, it's a poor experience for new players. Bring back magic armor. Magic armor was hilarious. Auto reply bot for most popular questions. That will be weird. What I think about special loadouts, I cannot tell you before I try them, because you know how it is with Bethesda. They advertise something, but you do not know what it is until you actually touch it. And yes, I do care a lot about experience that new players joining the game will have, because I want Fallout community to grow. I enjoy this game and I want more people in. I really want more people in, because the game overall is great. There are some problems, some bugs, but overall game, the world, what you feel playing it, it's good. It is all good. Oh, that's good for you if you rarely see them. That means people are behaving. That's really good. Yeah, for melee character, must have perks incisor. Yeah, that's basically the one that you really, really need. Everything else is optional. You can check my melee build if you want on my channel and see what I'm using. For inspiration, you don't need to copy everything. Melee is not dead. I solo Mr. Air with Boost Blade. Should do videos on camp builds. That's not my specialty, but I'm updating my Turtle Camp. Maybe I will do video like Turtle Camp 2.0. You guys are talking faster than I can. Don't play Toss the Turtle. They didn't say they will nerf Legacy, they will fix them. I need to start talking about fixing Legacy, maybe. Be less scary. Achieve the same thing, but not so scary. The magic weapons were in the game in the past. Check my old videos. You will find what magic weapons were doing. That was way too OP. And I made so many videos because I wanted them fixed. More than Legacy. Because magic weapons were able to kill Scorchbeast Queen in matter of seconds. Legacy is problem in PvP and PvE. You cannot judge it by your experience. If you want to know it's a problem, you need to judge it by third person view. I don't know, maybe we should just use only Legacy on tomorrow livestream and see what happened. I never did that before. Will the game even handle that? We can do for fun. Discussion about third star option on armor. There's not so many options, to be honest. Yeah, on PC there's a lot of hacked weapons. They need to be addressed. But at least in case of magic weapons, I will not go into any discussion. They need to be, hacked weapons, they just need to be removed. Oh, Gaming Moose, thanks a lot for $2, mate. And the message is a little love for the Turtlecast. Great info. Thank you a lot, Gaming Moose. Appreciate that. And Turtlecast will be about over now unless I miss something important. Yeah, Legacy stream can be quite education. I cannot talk anymore. I need to go sleep. I'm worse than usual. Educational. Yeah, you see, exactly, guys. Those of you that are saying there's no problem with Legacy, you need to take into consideration experience of other people, like Jonathan is saying here. that he's saying, I had too many bad experiences with griefers using legacy weapons to troll me and my friends. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, if you give tools to bad people, then you cannot blame them. You need to blame who provided them with tools as well. I mean, you can blame griefers too, always can blame them, but the tools provided, it's a problem. And Robert Conrad, thank you a lot for $5 and happy emote. Laughing emote. Thank you a lot, Robert. I don't think 4 and 5-star weapons is going to happen. It was scrapped. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Turtle will be signing out now. I'm getting tired. I finished my tea a while back, but the discussion was good. And as I said, I do understand people that have legacy and don't want to lose them. I do understand that. But I'm trying to see the bigger picture, like how much it benefits and what's the cost of having it in online game. Okay. Yeah, I think Sexy Hand is agreeing with me. Oh, Gaming Moose, thank you a lot for $3 and bye-bye emote. Bye-bye, everyone. Yeah, Turtle is signing out. And one important message. Don't do politics in foul. Don't go too crazy. Share your opinions, but like here, like we do it on the live stream, in always civilized manner, because I know that topics like that can go a little out of hand when we have really strong feelings. I'm trying to always tune down myself, and because what I hate in politics, and that's why I don't like politics, they all just lie against each other and have total disrespect to other opinions. Then I want to be opposite. I respect every opinion. Someone even asked, I think in the comments, why I give the heart to every opinion under the poll, because I read them and I appreciate those opinions, regardless if someone agree with me or disagree. That's the point of having conversation. You have different opinions. And now I'm going for real. All right. Sorry for going back to the topic. Now, I need sleep. And Turtle signing out. Have a good day or good night, and see you soon on Mitzi's livestream probably, or on my livestream tomorrow. We'll do something fun. And we'll play the game, actually, as Turtlecast is game free. We just talk. Alright. See you, everyone. Bye-bye.